Welcome to the How to Not Be Triggered journey. I am so excited that you are here and cannot wait to share some of this ancient wisdom with you, as well as just simple daily techniques, tools that you can utilize that are literally designed to help you go to the root of what is really causing these triggers and release them. So you can be completely liberated and free to interact with people and situations that before you wouldn't have been able to stand, would have caused anxiety, but now you're going to be able to be calm and have that inner peace. So how are we going to do this? Well, I want to share just a little bit of my own background so you have some context. My name is Danielle Matthews, for those of you I haven't had the pleasure of meeting, and I help people to heal physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Everything I share is from my own journey. So I lost my health when I was 23. I was hit by a drunk driver and sustained a traumatic brain injury, which just took my life completely in a different direction. And I will tell you, with a brain injury that I was told would be my new normal and nothing that doctors could do for me could help after a year, that I just needed to kind of deal with these symptoms, which were leaving me in a dark room, unable to work, unable to really function, not being able to concentrate. I had severe anxiety, severe depression, PTSD, and was really contemplating, why am I here and what is the point of life? And it turned into a beautiful spiritual awakening. I had the time to just be alone with my own thoughts, which how many of us try to avoid that at all costs? But I was forced into that situation and really had the space and time to contemplate, why am I here and what is the purpose of all of this? And I was very blessed to be given a technique that helped me to release my mind, to learn to go beyond it, because my thoughts were telling me it isn't worth it, it's time to just end things. And thankfully, due to this technique, I was able to release the depression, the anxiety, tap into an inner peace that I didn't know was there. Now, that spurred me to go and meet the people behind this technique, and I walked on to an ashram, a spiritual institute, and was able to meet Amrit Desai and his daughter Kamini Desai in person, and to really learn their lineage, which roots back into India, teachings that go back thousands of years, that really bring wisdom to what we are dealing with in our modern times, in our day-to-day, every single moment. And these teachings are what I'm going to share with you on the journey, and that exact technique and tool is where we are going to start. So as promised, I am here to help you understand why certain people and certain situations cause you to react, sometimes just overreact to what has actually happened. I want to help you heal these emotional wounds that are in there, what's truly being triggered, without having to relive them. This isn't like Western psychology. You're not going to have to go back into your past and relive all of these things. In fact, I don't want you in your mind at all. We are going to go beyond it to where this is really living. All right, we are going to be able to turn these family stressful situations where you're getting together with people that know how to push your buttons, and it is, rather than becoming a stressful situation, going to be where you do your spiritual work, and you are going to gain spiritual strength, incredible insight, self-mastery, and it's all really about self-discovery. So I want to help you shift so that you are no longer reactive, but you are empowered and you have a lot of clarity. And this is going to start with a daily technique. So to kick off, what we are going to do is I'm going to be giving you a simple guided practice. All you have to do is lay down, and you're going to listen to it. You're going to listen to my guidance. Now, I'm not going to tell you much about this technique because we will later in the journey. I want you to experience it. No expectations, no description. You are just going to lay down and be walked through this. All right, there is going to be an intention that I share during this where we get into the depth of the guidance, and the intention is very simple. I am witness to my thoughts and emotion. All right, so all you're going to do now is go and access that recording. It's right here, it's next in the series, and you are going to be able to just do that any time of day. You can do it first thing, you can do it right now as you're listening to this, you can do it before you go to bed. You want to make sure you're supremely comfortable. You don't want your body being agitated because you will be laying there for about a half hour listening to this guidance. You're going to want to cover yourself, so this will balance your nervous system. Your parasympathetic nervous system will be activated, and so your body temperature is going to drop. So even if you run hot, you're going to want a blanket to cover yourself, something soft under your head, as you're going to be laying in that position for some time, and there's really nothing for you to do. All you need to do is listen and be guided. And so as part of this journey, it is going to be up to you to find a half hour each and every day to be doing this guided practice. Again, whatever time of day works for you, don't stress yourself out. I want you to just enter it into your routine, and in a few days, you're going to hear exactly why this is so powerful and why this tool is going to be one of the number one things you can lean on to do every single day to help you actually get to the root of what is triggering you. So enjoy it. And after your first experience, I'd love for you in the comments on that video to share what it was like for you. And if you've got any questions throughout this journey, just stick them underneath the different videos. I will see those and I will be able to incorporate answers as we continue on this journey.